time, I'd like to introduce Command Master Chief Cyr, Command Master Chief for Naval Base Ventura.
Well, welcome everybody. It's great to see this kind of turnout, this support. I didn't really, quite know what to expect this morning, but very impressive crowd. I couldn't be happier to participate in recognizing the accomplishments of the last couple of weeks. Sir, thank you for the invitation. This is really a great moment. I'd like to recognize Commanding Officer NCTC being here, Master Chief Sharp, his lovely wife Susan, all the guests, family. Again, this kind of support is what what programs like this is all about. Is that we all stand behind them, we understand what we're trying to accomplish. Really has little to do with recruitment. It's just, it's a kind of path in life where we want to bring our young men and women, getting them started in the right direction. It's funny, I look at some of these programs, such as this, a couple weeks spent out of the summer. And it just kind of makes me think of, in the military, active duty, and our deploying units. I kind of relate it to when a unit's deployed and they're on their particular mission, it's relatively easy and simple. Not that the work or what they're performing is easy, but the concept and what everybody's doing is easy. They train for it, they prepare for it, they know what they're supposed to be doing, they understand the mission, they go and deploy and they execute. And then they come home after the mission's complete. And coming back to home port is like when our young men and women finish school for the summer. They come back, they finish school, they get out of school, they kind of come back home for the summer. It's that time period of, I think, anybody that's a parent and has kids, you think about, what am I going to do with my kid this summer? It's kind of like how we feel in the military. We come back from a deployment. It's that challenge, keeping people busy and employed in thinking of the right training plan. How are we going to keep our sailors busy, active, and how are we going to properly train them in their home port? I can't think of a better way to expose, again, young men and women to some of life's challenges and what's out there, their options, than a program like this. So 2 weeks out of the summer, I think this programs like this really hit the mark. To the cadets. LPO, can you put them at ease, please? At ease. The last 2 weeks, you've been on an endeavor that you will remember the rest of your lives. This time that you've spent has really been kind of a nano portion of your lives as to what life may have for store for you in the future. You may not realize in the last few weeks what you've experienced is really just not the particular training, but it's really some life lessons. That's really been what the experience has been all about in the last couple weeks. Just the simple things like this group coming together, as your commanding officer stated, come from all different walks of life, about 7 different states. You've come together, different experiences, and just that in itself is a life lesson of how people from different backgrounds, different diversity, you come together, you form a team, and you have one focus in mind, and you complete whatever your goals or objectives are. But that is truly a life lesson in itself. These experiences alone teach us the importance to set aside differences. And it's not necessarily setting aside differences. It's really how to capitalize on our differences. Okay, it is that diversity that spurs ingenuity and new thoughts and new way of doing things. And again, you coming together, that's one of the things that you've experienced. You probably weren't thinking about it too much in the last couple of weeks, but I think as you leave here, you go back to your lives in your different states, you get ready to start school up again. I think you'll think back on this time where, you'll come to realize it's that experience working with each other has really made the difference. You guys have executed community service. You've experienced things like Seabee history, basic combat skills. You've gone through some weapons familiarization, weapons safety. You've even got to experience our interactive life-size video game machine, commonly referred to as our FATS trainer. I'm sure that most of you have enjoyed that. But again, it's not those particular skills that I think programs like this are all about. After you've gone through all the different trades, the rate training, you saw what you can accomplish by learning different skills. You guys were on a project where you built a heavy timber bridge. You guys pulled wire. You guys did some framing. I think all great experiences. And you're either going to decide that you're going to want those things to be part of your lives as you continue on, or maybe not. But I think it's that exposure that's going to open your eyes up to the opportunities that you guys are going to have further down the road. I think ultimately in the last couple weeks, what you really experienced is the opportunity to come together and work as a team. You guys have started building your personal work ethic, and setting your sights on a particular goal, working hard towards that goal, and getting that end result. Okay, that's what this is all about. When you want to accomplish something, you work towards it, you put forth your effort, you work together as a group, you use each other's differences, and you accomplish that goal. Okay, and that is truly a life lesson. And that's something you'll take with you, and if you reflect back on that, you will use that skill as you develop it even further the rest of your lives. Hope you enjoyed these 2 weeks here in Port Hueneme. I know we look forward to these short time periods where we have fresh young faces on board, and we get the opportunity to interact. I think it's time well spent, and I hope that you continue to look for education opportunities, training opportunities, and just opportunities to excel through life. And reflect back on this time. Enjoy your school year, because summer's over. Thank you, sir, once again. Appreciate it.
Hope you are bringing to your attention.
Aye, sir.
Okay, I'd like to present also a citation to Command Master Chief. Naval Base Ventura County, California, again for recognition for enthusiastic dedicated service to this American Youth Program. You have earned the admiration and appreciation members of the Seabee Basic Construction Training 2011, presented on the 13th day of August 2011 at Naval Base Ventura County, CBC Port Hueneme, California. Lieutenant Commander Fred Stein, Commanding Officer of Training Contingent, Captain J. Monahan, United States Navy, retired Executive Director of Naval Sea Cadet Corps. Thank you, Master Chief.